Hey everyone, so I have another charm update for you today. So it's kind of large, so I'm just going to get right into it. So first I made a whole bunch of cupcakes, and first is this Hello Kitty one. So you can see it has the bow there with a little rhinestone and the details are painted on. Then I made this little Mamagoma one, and so the face is painted on again, and it's just a blue wrapper cupcake. Next I made this Rilakkuma one, and it's just brown wrapper and then has a little strawberry on there, and the details are painted on as well. Then I made this little chapeau one, and frosting is made with 3D puffy paint, and then it just has some sprinkles, and the face is meant to be kind of like a cookie or something with the details. Then I made this little Mamagoma one, and I made the top and the bottom using a mold and then just added on the details. And then I made this little Cinnamoroll one, and I actually really love how this turned out. So there's just the pink frosting on the cupcake and then just the little Cinnamoroll face. So next I finished off my resin charm from before, and I just painted on the details for the eyes for the Mario star. Then I made this little chocolate cornet because I really like the squishies. Unfortunately I don't have one of them, but I just decided to make one of the charms. And this one is glazed with a matte glaze, just in case you were wondering, because I always do that to kind of bread things. I glaze it with a matte glaze just so that the pastel details don't come off of it or don't rub off. Then I made two charms that are meant to be for a charm swap that I'm doing. So first there's this Kogapan, and he's sitting on a piece of melon pan bread, and it's all shaded and textured, and then Kogapan is just there. And the face details are painted on as well. And the second charm that I made for the charm swap is this little Mamagoma on a strawberry tart. So this is made using a mold, and the filling is made using the same mold that I used for my Mamagoma cupcake. And then there's just Mamagoma there, and I painted on the details in the face. And this is all glazed as well. So next I made this Oreo friendship charm, and I've seen a lot of people make these, so I just decided to make one as well because I made my Oreo cookie mold, and it just has these hearts inside. Then I made some charms for trade, and I don't really want to say who the trade is for because these are all extras and they're surprises. So first there are these little tiny Totoro earrings, and all the details on the front are painted on. Then I have this little Mamagoma in a chapeau costume, and the Mamagoma is made using glitter white clay. And all the details are clay as well. The only thing that I painted on is the writing on the little hat. But this is it. And then the last thing is this Mamagoma on a donut. And this is inspired by a sticker. So there is glitter on top of all the paint here, and then some sprinkles on the top. And it's all glazed. And Mamagoma is made using pearl clay with the details painted on. So next I will be showing you just some charms that I made tutorials for. So there is this Rilakkuma strawberry cookie that you would have seen before because I already uploaded this tutorial. So I'll link that in the description box. Next I made this hamster cookie, and I will have a tutorial on that as well because it was requested. So it's all shaded and textured, and then there's the little hamster from Spirited Away. Then I made this Rilakkuma cake, and I saw someone on DeviantArt who made a real version of this, so I decided to make it out of clay. So I'll have a tutorial on that as well. Then I have this Riemann inspired Rilakkuma cake, and he's on a little plate. So it's just strawberries with cream and the two cakes on top. So there will be a tutorial on that. Next I made this, again Riemann inspired Rilakkuma kind of bread weave, and there's a little Kuroi Tori as well. and it has a little red bow on the top, and it's all shaded and textured, and then the darker details are painted on, and it just looks a little bit more baked on the bottom. So I'll be uploading a tutorial on that as well. And then I have this little cookie, and these cookies come from one of the kind of, I think it's a Whipple kit or decoration kit anyway. So the original one says something like sweets here on the bottom or something, but I decided to put love on it. So I'll have a tutorial on this as well. And the last thing that I made a tutorial for is this little Mamagoma on 3 donuts, and this is inspired by the same sticker again. Then there's another series of tutorials that I will have, and it'll be very short, but I still think it'd be really cute. So first tutorial would be this little Nyanko kitty on a blueberry and strawberry tart. And then there will be this Nyanko kitty strawberry shortcake slice with some strawberries and cream on top. And then I have this Nyanko kitty cream puff as well. And since Halloween is coming up, I decided to make a Nyanko kitty pumpkin as well. So it has all the vines here on the top, and I will have a tutorial on this as well. And then lastly, I just wanted to show you some of my favorite charms that I made. So first I made another Totoro pendant, and he's sitting on a tree branch with a little white Totoro, and he's playing his little flute. And so this is a pendant on a veil, and it has some glitter details for kind of like a starry night. And I really love the way the leaves came out there. It's all kind of gradient green, and this is actually requested for a charm to sell, so this is sold already. Then I made this tiny little Mamagoma in a Totoro costume, and it's really small, like it's the size of my nail there, but I really do love it. And so I painted on the face detail, and I decided to give a little whiskers like Totoro has, and so it has a little leaf there on the top of its head as well. So it's really small and cute, and I love it. Then I made this little kawaii Lumiere charm, and I have a tutorial on this as well, so I'll be uploading that soon. But this is just from Beauty and the Beast, and so I decided to make like a little kawaii version of it. So there he is, and I think he's really adorable, and I actually made 2 of these. Then I made this little Ponyo in a bucket, inspired by the movie. So the bucket is made of green translucent clay. I think that's why you can see those kind of patches there, but that doesn't bother me. And so if you can see there, there's little Ponyo just hanging out in the bucket with her little arms sticking out. And what I will do is I will get some resin and tint it a kind of a light blue color and just pour it inside there so it looks like water. So I still have to finish that up. And then I made a mold out of my Stitch cookie kind of squishy, or whatever you want to call it. And I actually removed the writing from the face, and then I made another mold from that so I can make these personalized Stitch charms. And I decided to make mine like this and paint it. So all the details there I painted on, and I have to hold it at an angle just so that there's no glare from the glaze. So I just painted them on with like blues and purples and some flowers there and the leaves. So this is the pendant, and the back is not painted because it's just made of white clay, and I think I'm going to use this as a deco piece for my phone. But I really like how it turned out. And the last thing that I made is something that I saw on DeviantArt as well, and I just knew I had to give it a shot. So I made this little figurine of Fujimoto from Ponyo. And this is Ponyo's dad. So there's these little feet and pants that he has, and his little jacket, and he's holding a tiny Ponyo in his hand. He has this kind of scarf there, and there's his head with the details are painted on, and then you can see his hair as well. So these here are all the charms that I made for now, and there will be a tutorial on quite a lot of these as well, so I will be uploading that quite soon. So thanks for watching, and please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys!